Hello guys, what's up, this is Gerard talking, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is about the last update for Final Fantasy Legends Conquest. We unlocked the last node for Raid Battle against Creator. This node here is very different because we never had any raid boss in the game. It's very easy to understand if you go to this slide here. You get some rewards by dealing damage. The best rewards start in 600,000 and beyond. You don't need much more than that, but you need to hit at least 600,000 to get the best rewards. Those include some platinum tickets. By 300 you also get gold pieces and everything, but the best rewards are on 600,000 and that should be your goal. You can also think about bringing some specific squad instead of bringing trainees, because bringing trainees will only slow you down. Focus on a build, try to get the best of that, get more status, because here you have the highest cap available. You get 10 more of HP and 1 more base status for all your styles. Well, this battle here is not that easy, but it's also very different because you don't need to survive too much. It's actually wiser to not survive for too long, so you save your time. To enter this boss stage you need to use a currency, and this currency are the meat that you got by facing the different bosses or different stages before. So you use 30 just to participate in this fight. That's something important because some people will not have that much. I have 7,000 here because I farmed a lot, but then after you run out of this meat you have to play the other stages, and I still recommend going for the first 3 bosses. Don't go for Suzaku, it's the worst one to farm, or just farm AoE damage in the smaller nodes. But then okay, I will show you all my strategies. I'll be going directly to the stage so we can save time and explain all those that I have created. So let's talk about the first strategy. This time I'm bringing 3 buffers that are also damage dealers, and Bright Emilia and Prefecture Rock. Why Prefecture Rock? Because she is not as strong as Summer Rock. Summer Rock has a chance to evade enemy attacks and heal, and she is sometimes unkillable. And I want this to end fast. So Roufas deals damage but also buffs dexterity. Second Fuse buffs blunt damage, and it can also do very good damage if he hits twice with Thrilling Snipe, and that's a constant damage while also buffing blunt. Summer Elizabeth does the same, she buffs blunt, also has a very good damage output. I am inheriting her 5 VP skill. We just want to die as soon as possible, so as we hit 600,000 damage, so that's why it works like this. Also, I'm using Bright Emilia because I don't have global exclusive one. With global exclusive Emilia you can inherit bullet dance and 7 BP skill, and she will use it one after another. That's a very good damage. Because I don't have global exclusive Emilia, I will have to use this one. We already hit for 600,000, so if we die it's okay. Now if you want to bring a full Pierce setup, I kinda suggest using Tiger Shark instead of Deadly Pierce. I tried many times for Deadly Pierce, there was some inconsistency, and also bring Georg in the front line helps a lot. Why? Georg decreases damage by 20%. You can take a lot of hits without receiving much damage. I am bringing UDX Claudia, UDX Jamil, Global Exclusive Monika, and UDX Darque. Darque is using double Stinger because it deals more damage than just following up with Kaleidoscope right from the start. I also have Paralyzing Trust as inheritance so that he overrides his AoE attack. Jamil use it as he is, there's no inheritance here. The same can be said for Global Exclusive Monika. But I have double shot with my Claudia inherited because that allows her to do a little more damage than her normal 3 BP skill. Georg is also not using Final Strike because it's a waste of LP. He also heals someone that gets damage so that we guarantee to have at least 600,000 by the end of this. It should be very easy to achieve. After a while, Darque will do more damage because you have Stinger available again. If you don't have Georg, there's also a version of Sophia, or you can also bring any other tank, especially Cotton or UDX Madeleine. Just use a tank to help out a little here. You can also use Final Empress Summer style. She can heal and she can take some damage, especially by inheriting the heal spell if possible. Or even Nawal's daughter in the front, when she dies, she heals the squad, and you get a little more turns to deal 600,000 damage. Since we are talking about formations with tanks, let's test this one because this one is one of my favorite ones as well. I do have a similar formation as my first one, but instead of going for Deadly Pierce, I have Cotton in the front. He's my tank, he deals good damage, he taunts and he heals. I'm also using the summer version of Global Rocboquet. It's very strong and it also debuffs the boss 2 times. You should not combine this with any other intelligence debuffer or else Creator will cleanse. We don't want that, we just want to hit that attack and then after 3 turns we are able to use Psycho Boom again, allowing us to decrease incoming damage and survive for longer. It's easy to achieve 1 million damage with this setup. I also inherit my 5 BP skill from S Elizabeth into this Summer Elizabeth to just, well, Vertical Strike deals a little of damage. We are buffing blunt damage with Summer Elizabeth and second version of Fuse. Cotton also does blunt, so that's a very good combination. In the back we have Bright Emilia, but it can also be global exclusive Emilia. The thing is, just use Bullet Dance twice. Cotton can die. If you want, you can inherit a heal spell with your rock, so that she heals your tank, but it's not needed. You just want 600 damage, remember? No need for more than that. Another Tiger Shark formation is this one. I have UDX Madeleine on the front. She's one of the best tanks we have right now in the game, and she can negate damage by evading and buff STR and agility. That's pretty nice. You also have Roufas in the back for the, well, current strongest combination of damage. The newest version of Byunei is here as well. She only uses Gale Dart, so have that on 8 DP and get her third skill to, well, above 13. Also, I'm using Prefecture version of Rocboquet. She's using Black Lightning on 5 BP and just that. She uses that 3 times in a row. If you want, you can also get by inheritance the first skill from Summer Style, so you can get free damage. Now we have here in the below the latest version of Barbara. She has a very good attack that's both Pierce and Shadow. Remember, the boss is weak to Shadow. Not only that, but she has a passive that increases damage of the whole squad with a chance. If that triggers, you get more damage, and that's pretty good. Even if someone dies, it's still very easy to hit 600,000. That is something that we'll be hitting right now when Roufas awakes on turn 4 to use his attack again. Gun and Blade finishes the combo with 600,000 at least on turn 4. In this setup I had a healing spell for my Rocboquet instead of the free attack from her Summer Style because, well, I don't know if you watching this video have enough power like my characters and that may help you, well, reach the 600,000. Although it's hard to train mages here, you can bring one formation, that is Anima string, and some mages will work. Those they also have physical damage or shadow damage. In this case we have also damage with second skill, Saber Ray deals slash as well. There are Summer global exclusive Rocboquet using Psycho Boom, so she debuffs intelligence twice, allowing you to resist a little further. There is Tower Gerard in the back to buff some damage. It will help a little, but it's not that important. And by the time we get to the 5th turn, we will probably hit 600,000 when she uses Psycho Boom again. You can also just use Enraged Squid by inheritance of the Prefecture version, but you don't need that. Princess White Rose is just using Saber Ray. We have the first skill on 5 VP, that is the same thing you do with Blue. Mei Ling is used as she is, she just needs full awakening to skill number 2 and skill number 3. She may heal if you need. Also, Global Exclusive Rock is very strong since she can evade attacks. It may go badly if you get your Mei Ling killed right from the start, but you can also just get a heal spell with Rocboquet if you desperately need. Although I don't think you should, you just have to get her as your best damage dealer. By turn number 5, you see that Psycho Boom will help out, we reach 600,000. Gerard's, well, in the need of a training here. But this is not that safe. Sometimes we may not hit 600,000. I feel like I hit 600,000 like 80 to 90% of the time. But do you know what's even better? Ring shadow-based mages. We have many here, I have 4. Well, I didn't find the 5th one. But then you can just bring your Rouge as he is. He deals a lot of damage here. That is the same case for global exclusive Rocboquet. You can get Enraged Squid if you want. We can bring Ling, although she's not buffing the squad. She's good because she can heal with 3 VP. And she's a very good character to do damage here as well. So in the front we have Doll. Doll uses her 5 VP skill that drains. Power Grab. Power Grab is not that strong, but at least you can train your Doll this time. Rocboquet has a free ship attack, and you can also use Princess Ray with either 8 BP or 5 BP cycles. It may take some time, but because we can drain, also you can use Energy Drain with your Rouge if you want, so that you always stay on full HP. I don't think I need, like, Drain Energy, that's the name of the skill, because it just kind of makes the fight last longer. But if you want, you can just use it, and it guarantees that you get 600,000 damage. Also remember, Doll in the front evades attacks with 50% if everyone's alive, and Ray, if she dies, she revives on the end of turn. So this is like the best possible way to get resistant in the front line. UDX Death also has a drain attack, should work the same. The latest version of Barbara also has it. Actually, the first good flamenco Barbara has a drain skill, so you can also use them. They all work the same. Kazinsi also has it, but who uses Kazinsi? And now that we have the basic strategy for this fight, we can mix up some stuff. We have some heals, some support here. I brought Georg because he decreases 20% of the damage, and I am bringing also Summer Final Empress because she can get some defenses by her second attack, but also inheriting her heal spell, so if we need, she will also heal. Georg can also heal. And what we have here is Byunei, the latest version with air darts, inheriting air bolts to turn 3 and beyond, and Darque by Stinger 2 times, and then Paralyzing Trust as inheritance. He can also use Stinger again in some time, but it takes a lot of turns. I don't know if we'll survive that much. But Lyza is as she is. She just deals very good damage, and after 2 turns she uses her Babel Swing attack. That has delay, but still good enough to deal damage against Creator. It's easy to get 600,000 here, because if a healer die, we have the second one for extra emergency sustain. This other formation here uses some Platinum styles. Well, there is Platinum Sith, Platinum Boston, UDX Jamil, Summer Global X Exclusive Rocboquet, and UDX Mirsa. The thing here is try to nuke as much as possible from turn 1, and Mirsa will heal a little, and it will allow us to have a better sustain. Mirsa is used in the loft position, so the heal will be better. Look, you get 600 or close to that to most characters. 400,000 damage on turn 1, that's pretty close to what we already need, and Boston will get a lot of damage on turn 2 right from the start. It's impossible to not hit the 600,000 there sold here. Without Roufas, well, I think this is more easy to achieve by even newcomers, but most will not have Mirsa. If you don't have Mirsa, you can bring the new version of Sarah that also heals. That should be good enough. And if you don't have any of those, just bring someone else that can heal, like even Ling. It should help. Another strategy with Rainbow Rangers is to, well, use some Platinum styles here, and also one mage that's kind of forgotten by the time, and that is Princess Ray. I'm also using Narwhal's daughter. She opens with this agility buff, helps deals more damage and he will become, well, immortal in this strategy. It's also a good time to train Fatima because she will just use this attack, and if you increase her second skill to 7 BP, she will never use her second skill again. And that is good enough because her third skill is very strong in some situations where we need lightning. Not right now, but maybe sometime in the future it's good to have Fatima trained if you lack lightning. Also, Narwhal's daughter just keeps buffing Will to increase a little of your resistance, and if she dies she heals the squad, so that is good as well. Or Albert has Healing Light, so if she dies she gets revived. The bad thing is that we lose some damage from Albert, but he also has Heaven on Earth. He also gives some good damage. Ray always revives when she dies, that's good because it allows her to keep dealing damage, but, well, if she's the last one to revive and she dies, it's done. She opens with 8 BP attack, then you should increase the first skill to 5 BP, so she uses the second one all the time. You see, well, the mage is dying all the time, Narwhal's daughter dying. But because Red becomes invincible, it's hard to not reach 600,000, it just takes more time. Repent is used on turn 5 now. If you get confused, you can also die. That is a problem. But usually Red does not get hit. Red plus Ray is an interesting combination, but this is not meta, it's just to show that it's possible. So that's it guys, thanks so much for watching this video, please subscribe if you haven't. If you want to support the channel, there are links here in the description. Please also share a different strategy if you are using a different one. I see you all in the next video. Bye.